Here's a story about this man named Thomas. One day, Thomas and his dad are at home, just resting, and Thomas's dad decides to take their dog out on a quick walk. But a few minutes later, Thomas sees that the dog is back, and dad isn't. So he gets a bit worried and decides to wait for a call from dad. But then a day passes, and there are no new text messages or calls from dad. So Thomas decides to reach out to the police to tell them that his dad is missing. So they get over to Thomas's house and they start asking Thomas questions about his dad. But they're getting really suspicious of Thomas, so they take him in for questioning. Meanwhile, they're at his house searching for potential evidence, and then they're shocked to see what looked like a blood stain on the staircase at Thomas's house. Even their search dog confirmed it too. So they go back to tell Thomas the evidence they had seen. And then they started interrogating Thomas to just confess to unaliving his dad. You see, Thomas has anxiety issues and takes medication for them. And then he kept begging the police to give him his medication, which they refused. They even started to blame on the medication for making Thomas act out and unalive his dad. They put Thomas in a patrol car, trying to get him to tell them where he hid the dad's body. Thomas keeps trying to tell them that he didn't unalive his dad. While they're driving him around, he begs them to take him to a hospital, saying that he felt sick without his medication. But they still refuse, taking him back to the station, and then even bringing his dog and telling him that they will have to euthanize his dog because the dog is traumatized from witnessing him unaliving his dad. And 17 hours pass and they still are keeping Thomas and make him to admit to unaliving his dad, saying that he just didn't remember doing it.